going to make another video because I'd like everybody to see if they could create a jigsaw piece for me that I can build together and create like our own school jigsaw. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Now this time I have turned my microphone on, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me. So a bit of maths involved today, so hopefully I can explain it the best I can. So firstly you're going to take a box, simple box, and put it in the middle. Now using two fingers and spread it apart, you can go closer to the box. Firstly press the white square on the top of the box and you can see it says 20. Okay, that's too high for our jigsaw piece, so if you click on the 20 and we're going to change it just to 2 millimeters, that will make it really thin. Okay, next I want to make it a box shape one, so we're going to have a look at the height and width, and we're going to make it 50 millimeters. Obviously 50 millimeters is only 5 centimeters, remember, so it isn't a big jigsaw piece. Okay, because I want to see if we can get lots together and just have like a Holy Family jigsaw created. Now I've created my main part. Now to help you out today, the work plate, now if you put two fingers on the screen and move across together, you can move your design across. Okay, now I would like you to try and use the workplace squares. Now I'm going to take my square and I'm going to line it up with one of the thick squares in the corner. Now if you look right in this corner now, oops, you can see how this piece is on those dark blue lines. Now each one of them is a millimeter. Each dark line is 10 millimeters across, is a total of 1 centimeter. So you can see if I zoom out again, oops, there we go, across there now you can see, starting from the cross, there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 millimeters by 50, a nice square. Okay, now this is what I would like you to do next, and it's a case of doing one and copying it twice, 4 times to be honest. So you're going to take a box again, I'm going to place it to the side, and I want you to make 4 of these. 2 are slightly different. Again, height, I'd like you to make it 2 millimeters, and okay, but the width this time I want you to make it the same size as one of those squares, the blue squares on the board, which is 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters. Okay, so it's only 1 centimeter wide. Okay, so there it has it. Now actually at this point, I've noticed this happens a lot, my screen has locked, I can't move it. Now if this happens to you, don't worry. Okay, press the back arrow in the top hand corner and then go back into your design. Okay, so don't worry if your screen rocks, and then press tinker this. It does do that a few times, it's a pain. So now I can't move my screen. Right, so now I've got that square, what I'd like you to do is take your big square, and there's a padlock now in the corner which is open. If I press that, it turns purple, and now I can't move that square whatsoever. So it's a good way of locking it in place. Now going back to your little square, what I'd like you to do, in the top left hand corner there are 2 squares overlapping each other, which is the copy button. If I press that copy button, next to the copy button, after I click off a square, there's a paste button, which is a clipboard followed by a little square. If I press that, I then get 1, and do it again, 2, oops, don't do what I've just done and stretch the square. Be careful when moving squares not to move it by any other, using the white ones like I did them. And 3, again, don't press the white squares. Right, I've got my 4 little squares, right? And this is the easy part now. Click on 1, look in the right hand corner of the shape, and press the, it's just here, press it's actually the cutout button. Do that on 2. So now I've got 2 cutouts and 2 add-ons. This is what I'd like you to do, and try and do the same so that all pieces fit together. On the right side of your shape, what I'd like you to do, okay, the right side of your shape, I'd like you to do this. Can you see though, you need to make sure, for me, that it goes on the dark blue lines. Okay, like that. Then I want you to do the same at the top, like that. Okay, again, just double check. I always like to double check. Make sure they're in line with the 2 lines. That's it, perfect. And then finally, taking the little squares and put one there. And the last one, be careful when you press on them and move them. Ah, that's why. Now, if you ever make a mistake like that, there's a black arrow next to the bin. Press that and it undoes anything you've just done. When you move, try not press the white squares. Last one, there. Now, can you see how I've put everything together like that? Oh, that last one's wrong actually. That last one needs to be moved there. Can you see how everything is in line? Now, it's very important that it all lines up like this. Now, last bits now. Now from there, click on all 5 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now once you can see that, it says actually 4 shapes, so there's 1 missing I think. Once you do that, can you see again that combine button at the top next to the light bulb? If you press that, it puts it all together. Now for some reason, it hasn't cut out the shape. I don't know why. Now I've lost that shape. Now sometimes things like this happen. I'm unsure why it's happened. So let's unlock that screen. Now they're completely gone. Now as you can see, I can't understand why that's done. So I'm going to undo that. Undo that. There, they're back again. So that's an unusual thing for me. Things like that can happen sometimes. So let's just click on, I want to unlock that square. I'm going to click on that square and that square. That one and that one. Combine them. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, and maybe you have to do these individually. So click on the shadow and the big square and then combine them. That's better. Okay, and I'm going to click on that and that, combine them. So combine them together, okay? Just one at a time then. Right, there's my jigsaw piece. Now from here, I'm going to let you do whatever you would like on top of your jigsaw piece. You might want to, now keep it, don't, if it's going to be a word, maybe a 5-letter word, no more bigger. Because remember, this is only, what do we say it was? It's not a big shape, is it? Okay, so don't be writing long messages because it won't work. If you want to cut out something, a shape, you might want to put a love heart on it. Okay, make sure you get the right height, sizes, etc. Okay, I'm just going to do this one quickly, if it works for me. You might want to just do a love heart. You might want to put your initials. You might want to send a message to school. You might want to write Holy Family. You might just want to press that. You might actually want to, instead of actually putting a message that protrudes, which means obviously goes above it, you might want to, so you might want it like that, so it goes on top. Or you might want to combine them. You might want to make the heart actually a cutout. Okay, and don't forget to combine them like that. Okay, so that's how to make a very simple jigsaw piece. Just remember measurements. Can be a bit fiddly, but just keep on trying. Now if I get enough of these, okay, I'm going to put them all together and eventually display them on our school website. I'm going to say everybody's allowed to create as many as they want, but don't create them on the same one. Okay, create them separately. I'd like people to create maybe their initials. If anybody can do the Holy Family word H or L, Y, individual letters on each individual jigsaw pieces. Again, I then can combine them and put them together to make one big final 3D printing jigsaw piece. Okay, hope you enjoy that, and I'm looking forward to seeing your creations. Thank you very much.